Shalom, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at the camera. I'll be tripping sometimes. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. So we have a video right here. Let's just go ahead and check it out.
Women don't want to this. Women want to sleep around. Where did women don't want to work? Women don't want to this. Women want to sleep around. Where did you learn these belief systems from?
Because, okay, the question was, why does abortion keep getting brought up? 40% of women that have had abortions have had 2 or more. 40%.
Good for them.
So what does that say to me? That means you're using it as a form of birth control. And they don't track the 60%.
What kind of abortion?
Can you let me finish? They don't track the 60% to say who in the future has abortion. So to me, it's like, why are they dying so hard for abortion? They want to sleep around with no consequences, even though you have 41 forms of birth control.
Women don't want to work. Women don't want to this. Women want to sleep around. Where?
I don't know what it is. And see, this video, I've never seen it before. I thought it was going to be more than what it is. But since we're here and since she spoke, I guess I'll speak on it. Just Pearly Things. Man, she gets on my nerves. And I'm just going to keep it 1000 with you all. Like I've done what's it called, reaction videos to her content before, and I said that I agreed with her, but this is the thing, I agree with some things that she says, but I don't agree with the person that she is. Okay, that's just like Dr. Umar. I agree with things that Dr. Umar Johnson says, but I do not agree with the kind of person that he is. These people, what do you call people who say things but don't even live out the things that they say? Are they hypocrites? These people are the kind of people that I loathe. I'm not even going to kid you. I kid you not. Like, all this information that's been coming out, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I appreciate his videos. But all this information that's been coming out about Just Pearly Things and her view and her standpoint when it comes to the colored community, the African American community. I don't rock with it at all, especially from where she's from. For her to speak the way that she does with no remorse, I don't condone it at all. So all the things that she says, they seem like good things and they make sense, right? Like the things that she just said about the A word, the things that she just said right here, they sound like good things, right? And it makes sense. But my problem with her, as with many women like her, is she is okay, because now I have to go into the whole thing, like everything I'm having an issue with when it comes to women like this. You tell other women what they should and shouldn't do, right? I have the urge to just pull up some clips so you all, but I know you all know what I'm talking about because she was pretty popular on YouTube and still is kind of sort of. But like just pasty things, like when you speak on things, what begins to discredit you, like you and many other women like you, is when you speak on things and you try to tell other women to do certain things and you don't do it. Like being accountable for number one, or being submissive for number two, or telling or preaching about the divorce rate and who divorces men more, and the statistics on women and how they don't want to submit or how they don't want to do this and that, but you're not married. Like you, and it's other women too. It's not just pasty things. It's women who look like me as well, who tell women as a profession, who women flock to these women, who tell them to be a certain way, to do a certain thing, to do this and that, and you'll get this result. But here's my thing. These women don't have the results themselves. These women are not married. These women are not submissive. These women are not accountable. So it's kind of like I just I just wanted to put that out there for any women or young women who are coming up on YouTube and who are watching these videos, who are trying to figure out how to be better women, who are trying to figure out how to obtain a six-figure man, or how to get a quality man, or be in a good relationship, or have a husband. These women like pasty, like like what's that dating show? It's a dating show that be on Facebook Live. I can't remember. Kendra, the live show, Kendra dating show. And no offense to Kendra, you know, every woman, you know, she out here doing her thing, whatever. But in the same breath, these women have no evidence for what they're trying to help other people do in their lives. They do not do it themselves. And by definition, that makes them hypocrites. The only reason why I have the comfort and confidence to even be on YouTube saying anything, sharing my opinion about anything is because of where I am in my life. If I did not have if I have not gotten to the point where I feel like I can even give advice or even speak to people about certain topics, I wouldn't. I wouldn't because I never, ever, ever want to be called a hypocrite. I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing as a woman, everything that I advise other women to do, I'm holding up a mirror to myself and I'm doing that for myself. Like, I don't even know, I can't even remember this little short clip, it was only 34 seconds, what this video was about. But I believe it's turned into something that's even more important. As we're looking up to these people, these women on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, who seem to have these kind of lives or personas about themselves, I think it's important to evaluate the evidence behind these women. Are these women walking the walk that they talk about? Are they showing proof that they are these submissive women who have men, who listen to their men and don't fit into none of the statistics that they're constantly talking about? Like, how can you give somebody dating and relationship advice? How can you tell them what they should or shouldn't be doing if you're not doing it yourself? That's terrible. I don't know. Like, that's terrible. Lock them up in social media jail, please, because it makes no sense to me. But that's just my personal opinion. That's just the way I move in my life. I just learned from being called a hypocrite, from having it thrown in my face before, of doing things that I knew or saying things that I knew I wasn't doing. What that made me feel like, what that made me look like. And it's a real dirty, dare I say, trifling look to have placed upon you. But some women like Pearl, you know, they're cool with that. And they don't have no problem because they're just trying to ride the backs of other people's views to make it to the top. Trying to ride the backs of other people's ignorance to make it to the top, my bad. And you know, to each his own. But you know, that's just it. That just is what it is. See, that turns into something else, but I just had to get that out because I've been holding that in for so long because I used to do her videos before I started vlogging, and it's kind of like, ugh, why did I ever do that? But because now I see who she truly is, I never was so invested to do the research behind her. So I know it's other people who are probably like me, not, you know, really thinking like, let me look into this. Is this woman even married while she's over here talking about other women? But, you know, I did the research for you. If you haven't and you're just hearing about this, just know that that's the way that things tend to be. And if you want to really get good sound advice from somebody, just make sure that whoever you're listening to is living the way that they talk and not just being a hypocrite. So I appreciate you for checking out my channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Shalom.